Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis, and today I am going to be visiting my friend Moira and her little boy, and so I thought I would do just a quick little makeup tutorial, just a little bit of makeup, a real natural kind of look, and I thought I'd go ahead and film it. So if you're interested, keep watching. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to be using my Hourglass Mineral Veil Foundation Primer. I am going to be putting this all over my face, and I just squirted it everywhere. I use about 3 pumps. Now I probably use like too much, but I do put it all over my entire face, so as well as my eyelids. So I'm just putting that on as per my usual application. And on my eyelids. I'm not actually sure if you're supposed to put this stuff on your eyelids, but I haven't encountered any issues, like my eyes don't sting or anything like that. Today my actual fingertips are on fire because we had a barbecue and games day yesterday with some friends, and I made bacon wrapped jalapenos. And yeah, my I didn't wear gloves, and so my fingertips are still on fire. When I took a shower this morning, it's like, oh, burny, burny, burny. So yeah, that's where I am right now. I'm trying to keep my fingers away from my eyes as much as possible. Alright, so I've got my primer on. I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is the Matte and Poreless foundation. Just giving it a shaky. And then pouring some out on the back of my hand. I need to do that thing that Toddy Westbrook does and get like a little glass plate or something like that, and then see how that works for me. Alright, so I've got some on the back of my hand, and I've put some on my beauty sponge, and I'm just going to start bouncing that into my skin. I love this beauty sponge. I picked it up from Woolworths. I think I got it from Woolworths. And yeah, I got this one and this one. They both came in the pack together, and I think it was like 11 bucks for both. And I was like, all right. But honestly, this is not quite as soft as the Eco Tools. Like, it's not as squishy, but this one I actually like the density of it and the way it applies makeup. Like, it's super soft, but it doesn't feel like as breakable, I suppose, as my Eco Tools one. And my Eco Tools one, I've only had it for like a month, and it's already split. So that's why I was in the market for a new sponge, and I'm really super glad I found this one. It's great. It's like the perfect amount of density versus bounciness, if that makes sense. Alright. So now I'm going to go in with my concealer, which is my tried and true, my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. Now I really want to try out that Estee Lauder Double Wear because I've seen a lot of people rave about how great that makes their under eyes look. And so I'm kind of wanting to give that a go. I might try that out in another video and see how I like it. So I'm just going to let this sit on my face for a minute, and then I'm going to blend it in. So today I'm going to be going back into my Nude 3 palette by BYS, and this has got some really beautiful shades. If you have, this has got some really beautiful shades if you haven't seen one of my other videos, and so I really think that I can achieve like a really simple, pretty daytime look, just, you know, without having to go like too crazy. So I'm just going to start blending in my concealer now. Kind of do that so that it warms up to my skin, like my body heat will warm it up. And then I'm just going to go in on the other side. That's another great thing about like beauty sponges, is you don't have to use your hands. And if you're like me and you have jalapeno pepper still seeping out of your skin, out of your skin, you don't have to worry about getting it in your actual eye. Alright, so now I'm going to set with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I have really fallen in love with this product, and I actually thought that Laura Mercier was like more of a high-end brand and like super expensive, but like for the amount of product that you get and the amount of product that you have to use on a daily basis, or however often it is that you wear makeup, like it's super affordable. I think it was like 60 bucks or something like that at David Jones. And yeah, I really like this powder. I really like this powder a lot. Fantastic. So I've got my concealer blended in. So now I'm going to go in with, I'm going to get some in the lid of my, oh, I just did a dumb thing. I'm going to get some powder in the lid of my, powder. And I'm just going to start buffing that into my face. So now I'm going to go in with my MAC Prolongwear Paint Pot in the color Painterly, and I'm using a brush today to do this because, like I said, I do have that jalapeno pepper issue still on my fingers, so I really don't want to aggravate or irritate my eyes. So I'm just being really gingerly with this, and just making sure I've got this all over my eyelid, because you want to start off with a nice smooth base on your eyelids. And this is almost like a cream to powder finish, which is another thing that I like about this, because I don't feel like I have to dust back over my my lids right after I've applied this. Right, so eyes are primed and ready for beading. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to go in with one of my floofy brushes. This is the, where did it go? The Models Prefer Professional eyeshadow brush. And I'm just going to go in, ooh, there goes a beauty sponge. I'm just going to go in with the color Caramel, or whatever, depending on where you're from. And I'm going to use that as my transition shade. It's a very pretty soft brown. And remember, this is just a quick, easy daytime look that's not going to take me ages to do. Alright, transition shade is down and looking beautiful. Okay, so next I'm going to go in with my 30 Stila brush, and I'm going to go in with the color Chocolate, which is this color right here, which is aptly named Chocolate. It's almost like a brick kind of a brown, and I'm just going to start working that in my outer V. I'm not going to take it all the way across my eye. Just really focusing that in my outer V here. Right, so that's those two colors done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the color Espresso, which is obviously a darker brown color even still, and I'm just going to run that along my bottom waterline. So for this, I'm using my Eco Tools Blend and Smudge brush, so it looks like this. So it's got the really densely packed brush on one side and a floofy end on the other side. Right, and that is my bottom lash line done. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a new product that I found. It is a cream eyeshadow, and it's by Revlon, and it's in the number 730. I'm not sure what that what the actual color name is. But it's the Revlon Color Stay Cream Eyeshadow. It comes with this little, this teeny tiny little brush in the lid, and it looks like that. And that just, it's a little flat-headed synthetic brush, but it looks like it'd be a little too cumbersome to use to try and actually get in there and do some detail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brush very similar to that. This is my MAC 195 brush. It's the same brush that I use to do my concealer when I did my cut crease. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load my brush up with the product, and I'm just going to put this on my eyelid. Wow, this is a really pretty color. The way it shifts in the light is really nice. Oh, I don't think I showed you the color on the camera. So it's a really pretty, like, pearlescent, like a rose gold almost. So yeah, I really like the way this color is playing with these others. I picked a good one. Alright, and then under my brow bone, what I'm going to do to help tie these colors together is I'm going to use this end color called Creme. And I'm just going to use the other end of my Stila brush, which is the fluffier side, and I'm just going to dust that underneath my brow bone. Alright, so now I'm going to take my Stubborn Brown MAC PowerPoint eye pencil, and I'm just going to line my upper waterline. Alright, so that's done. So now I'm just going to pop on some mascara real quick, and I'm just putting it on the top lash. Okay, now I'm going to do my brows, and I'll be using the NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder today. And I'm going to go in with the lighter brown shade, which is that one there. I'm going to be using my Eco Tools Shade and Define brush just to do my eyebrows, because the little brush in the that comes with this eyebrow kit is like super small. And now I'm just going to go in with the little spoolie that came with this little eyebrow set, and I'm just going to drop it in my eyeshadow. I'm just going to feather this through my eyebrows. So that is the eyebrows done. Now I'm going to go in and contour and blush my face up and put on some lippy. For my contour, I'm using the AC, I think it's just AC on Tour, but it's kind of like a play on words, like a contour. So I'm going in with this one, and I'm taking my my round powder brush from Eco Tools, and I'm going to go in with this corner shade here. It's not quite cool toned, so it's more, I would say it's more of a neutral tone for contour. And I've been recently loving this. I did use for many of my videos, I did the Maybelline Master Contour Palette, which comes with a contour color, blush, and a highlighter. For my blush, I am going back into my Sculpt Glow palette from BYS. I'm really loving these colors that are in here. The blushes are amazing. I still haven't dipped into the bronzer though, and I've used both the highlighter shades in here, and they are stunning. And another thing that I like about this blush is there's no shimmer in it at all. And I have really oily textured skin, so I feel like if the blushes are super shiny, then, well, not shiny, but sparkly, I guess, then it really draws attention to my problem areas, and I'm not about that life. One thing I forgot to mention about these is they are super duper pigmented, so just a little bit goes such a long way with these. I'm actually not going to do highlight today because I want to keep this really demure, really just kind of, I guess basic is the best way to put it. So I'm not going to be doing a highlighting shade today. I kind of want to put a little bit on my nose, but at the same time I need to stay in my lane and do what I said I was going to do and just keep it simple today. So I'm going to go ahead and now line my lips with my NYX, what is it called? Vanilla Sky Retractable Lip Liner. Looks like this on the back of the hand. I think I've shown this one before. But see, it's a very simple, just basic knit lip color. Oh my god, I just totally said nip color. And so for my lips, I'm going to be going into my Viva Glam MAC lip color, which is in the color Luster. And I'm just going to put that on my lips. Alright, ladies and germs, that is the end of my video. This is a very simple daytime look. Didn't go over the top with it. I really love my eyes. I think they look stunning. I really like that cream eyeshadow from Revlon. I'm really very impressed with that. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and go ahead and share the video. And if you've got any comments, go ahead and leave them down below for me and I will hopefully respond to them. Alright guys, so thank you very much for watching my video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!